Are you serious? Oh my god, bro. I just don't understand. I don't understand these influencers going to Japan, causing fucking shit over there for no fucking reason. Now there's dude, I would not be surprised they're gonna put a law or something, you know? They're gonna definitely put a law about streaming over there. 1000%. I would not be surprised. Or you need a license or so to stream or something, you know?
It got so much backlash in Japan. On this channel, I talk about nuisance streamers, right? But this time I have a little different opinion. So this video, this is Mizkif. Actually, I didn't know him. And then Tokyo Sim. I've seen some of his clips on Instagram, and they are both very popular. And Japanese people really.
We just sent speed for
too
real.
Many idiot among influencers don't come to Japan.
Yeah.
Don't let these people into the country, can't believe it. But I'm pretty sure if we are not Japanese, you wonder why many Japanese are so furious about just doing pull-up with tree, right? And
It's not really rocket science why Japan is pretty pissed off, you know, of them doing pull-ups on the fucking sakura tree, you know?
I understand. So here's the things. Sakura tree is, we Japanese really take care of sakura tree, and then sakura tree we see as like a sacred tree.
Dude, that's so beautiful though.
Because it's symbol of Japan, and also sakura season is like a couple weeks or a month in a year. So we really take care of it.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of tourists who like shaking sakura tree to take photograph for just Instagram. You know, like
God, dude. Literally looking at this makes me so mad or so. You know, the funny thing about it, I wasn't even raised in Japan either. I don't know why. Something inside of me is like screaming at me for some reason to get annoyed of this. I don't know why. I have no reason why. I just like something inside of me is just like, it's like literally yelling at me or so. I wonder if it's my ancestors yelling at me or something like that.
like if you have like a sakura, you're doing this, it's kind of nice. But it's not nice, you shouldn't do that. But we have a lot of tourists doing that. And the Japanese are really sick of tired of this. But again, I totally get that. If you don't know about the context of sakura tree, it's just a tree, right? I do understand, actually. Because it's not like a crazy crime. It's not like a...
Can I see real quick what you posted? What is this? Kyle Shibuya leaks that Mizkif sent her angry Discord messages, which he later deleted after going viral for doing pull-ups on a cherry blossom tree in Japan. Sent me a personal message shitting on me. What? Shitting on me me in 3 sentences, all about me. I was shocked. He actually deleted the comment, of course. I screenshot it as evidence. What? At Kaho.
People, sorry if I got you worried. Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey.
Because he sent me a personal message. Yeah, shitting on me. Yes, that's why. And it's all about me. There are like 3 me in 3 sentences. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so your community actually reflects you. Wow. I was like, I was shocked. And he actually deleted that comment later on from like a Discord.
Oh man, dude, what the fuck?
That's evidence. Yeah, you shouldn't be, Kao. Our community is the best. Oh, thank you. Well, you're one of the best. Yeah, it's like so disappointing. I got so personally disappointed. Up until that point, I thought like, you know what? You know, he didn't know or they didn't know. I mean, it's not about this one guy.
They do. They hate really dumb people. But the worst part about it is that it's gonna do a segmentation or so that's gonna hate all tourists in general, because they think that all tourists act like this, you know? That's the worst part about it.
I was gonna, you know, help them have the opportunity to explain themselves, even to the Japanese community and the English community. And they were like, oh, yeah, really rude response. Really rude. And there were 3 me in 3 sentences, and there was no period in the sentence. That really, you know, my OCD just like freaked out. Yeah. And it's all sounded like you were upset with me for making a big deal. If you want to explain yourself.
Let's see. Kaho went on to reveal those Discord messages. Now I have Johnny Somali's account on me. You don't realize what you've done to me. Please leave me alone. What the fuck?
I'm all happy. I'm always happy to appear on your stream.
I hope so.
Or video with just content. Take the shit from your community. Help make you look good by hearing you out. Let me know if there is anything you'd like to do. But please know it wasn't a personal attack on you or the other guys in the video. I would have felt and done the same to other creators I met. Locals in Japan are too frustrated with tourists causing troubles, whether they do that out of malice or oblivion. Now again, nice and simple, professional. And then the response, you know what? Other English speaker was like, as a second language, English is my second language, but I guess I feel like my writing sounds more mature. Because the response I got was, now I have Johnny Somara account on me. You don't realize what you've done to me. Please leave me alone. Me. What the fuck? What did I say? It's not about you.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so outraged. Wow. At least one of the bad tourists. Oh yeah, I haven't met them or anything. It was never being like personal. Seriously, I'm outrageous.
Every streamer doing the Somali speedrun, any percent challenge, yeah. Let's see.
And some of their community, I guess you have seen that, have been very toxic, and they haven't said anything. And their community has been blaming me for not saying like, oh, please don't put the blame on them, anything. I haven't. Seriously, your guys haven't said anything. Yeah, to try to diminish the hate toward me. So it's like, stop being one-sided. It's like I want to say, but I only reply back to some followers on my ex, and I don't reply back to anybody. And whenever I make a new tweet, I kind of ignore other tweets. But yeah, Anyhow, if you have any problem with that, I can always call you out here. Don't worry about it. But please don't name drop. I don't really like people name dropping in chat unless they are here in chat. Even Jesus Christ. If Jesus Christ is in chat, yeah, I can give them attention. Well, Yeah. Thank you.
What's wrong with you, Mizkif? Honestly, truly, what's wrong with you? All right, let's see.
The other streamers throwing snowball to Japanese, or other streamers shouting Hiroshima or Nagasaki in the train, I believe it comes from probably ignorant, and I can see it that way.
Hey, Umler.
So it's like I had a different opinion about the girls doing the pull-up in the shrine gate. It's really disrespect. It's really bad, but it probably comes from ignorant.
Yeah.
So when it comes to it's ignorant, instead of we calling out like, oh, disrespect or racist, I think we can just talk nicely and let them know. It's just my opinion, but that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't understand that doing the pull-up and shooting a video and then posting. It doesn't make sense and it looks cringy, but
it does look cringy, to be honest.
Not mad as other Japanese. And then after this, Mizkif got some drama with Japanese girl. So how it get viral is that there's a Japanese influencer called Shibuya Kaho.
Oh, we just watched this.
I didn't know she was actress. So she posted this.
I saw a video of content creators I've met before doing pull-ups and gymnastic tricks on a sakura tree's branches, inevitably shaking cherry blossom petals off.
Yeah.
It just broke my heart to see someone I actually know doing such things in Japan. It's always been unknown people on social media.
True.
Fortunately, the post was gone the next day, so they probably regretted and deleted it. But please, if you ever want to flex your muscles to show how much testosterone you've got, go touch your own wood.
Oh, Kaho. I love that one. That one's good. That's a really good one. If you want to show how much muscle or testosterone you got, go touch your own wood. I like that one. That was good. I like that one.
Leave ephemeral cherry blossoms with flowers living for only 2 weeks alone.
And according to her, the Mizkif sent some message to her.
Creator, and it's all sounded like you were upset with me for making a big deal. If you want to explain yourself, I'm all happy. I'm always happy to appear on your stream or video with just content. Take the shit from your community.
Yeah,
Help
we
me
saw
feel
this.
good by hearing you out. Let me know if there is anything you'd like to do. But please know it wasn't a personal attack on you or the other guys in the video. I wouldn't, I would have felt and done the same to other creators I met. Locals in Japan are too frustrated with tourists causing troubles, whether they do that out of malice or oblivion. Now, again, nice and simple. Well, professional.
They do. They do.
And then the response. You know what? Other English speakers.
I did not. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I like the Kiryu thing in the background. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I wanted someone to call it out.
It was like as a second language. English is my second language, but I guess I feel like my writing sounds more mature.
She's a Kiryu. She's a Kiryu fan, just like me.
You don't realize
I do like Kiryu too as well.
Leave me alone. Me. What the fuck?
I'm just doing my part. I'm just wondering who has some good eyes around here,
so average. Wow.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure about this drama. It can be avoidable, right?
True.
If they both talk nice. And after the backlash, they posted,
"Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick statement on the situation regarding the cherry blossom tree.
Okay.
A few days ago, I did pull-ups on a cherry blossom tree. I posted the video and went to bed. The moment I was informed by a friend on the severity of the situation, I immediately deleted the post and regretted my decision. I have been in Japan for the past few months, and I have..."
This guy's been in Japan for a few months? How the fuck do you get into Japan for a few months? What the fuck? Damn, you must make a lot of money or so in order for you to be in Japan for a few months.
"Loved the Japanese culture. I have loved it so much I came back twice. I've grown a lot here as a person. I've made so many friends that I truly value, and I have experienced so much of the Japanese culture that has changed my life for the better. I do not want to promote my actions as proper. They were wrong and should be seen as such. To any viewers or tourists coming to Japan, please understand these trees are sacred."
You're right, actually. This person's in Japan for a few months and then decided to do this? Out of the whole entire couple of months they've been in Japan, they decided to do something like this? That's very interesting.
"Japan. Do not touch cherry blossoms. They are sacred to the Japanese culture and are extremely delicate. And to my viewers, please do not attack anyone for criticism of me in regards to the cherry blossom trees. I am okay with the criticism and understand it was wrong. I hope through this people can learn from my actions. And if you ever go to Japan, be mindful of their cherry blossoms, culture, and property. I apologize for doing those pull-ups on the cherry blossom tree, and I promise I will continue to be better."
Bro, yeah, and it's kind of like the best you're gonna get, to be honest. What else are you gonna get, to be honest? How do you expect me to look into the background when something else is staring at me at the foreground? What the fuck do you mean? Why, thank you, Mr. Smooth Brain, and explaining to basic human behavior. Yeah, to be honest, I bet you $10. I bet you $10 he was drunk. I bet you that he was drunk. I wouldn't be surprised.
and also other guy, that Tokyo Sim.
For those who aren't aware, Swite and I took a video recently doing pull-ups on a cherry blossom branch in a park. As Japanese, we'd like to apologize for the reckless behavior involving something significant in our culture. We feel ashamed to have made climbing recklessly on these sacred trees seem okay. Looking back, we are honestly disappointed with ourselves for not catching this act as being highly disrespectful.
Yeah.
We don't want to set a precedent for tourists that it's acceptable to behave in such a
No, I think for 100% this person was drunk. But am I giving that an excuse? No, I am not giving that an excuse.
shameful manner when
I'm just
visiting
saying.
Japan. It was simply ignorant and careless. We hope this can be a learning opportunity about respecting all cultures.
But sadly, it's kind of too late, unfortunately. We already have someone who is doing that because they are doing that.
All right, Mizkif, I love you so much. I saw you come to this tree and touch it very respectfully. So I thought, you looked like you were having so much fun. I didn't want to miss out. Let's have more fun in Japan. Why don't we?
Oh no.
If we were
It was just a matter of time, Chad. It was just a matter of
Traveling,
time.
like you get a little kind of natural high, right? Because of the new things, and also if you're in Japan, you might get some attention just because of foreigner and a different look, and you might feel like a little. This is just my personal observation. Some people might feel like slightly superior because they don't have a Japanese code, meaning they don't have the social pressure, or they don't have the rule they need to follow,
Yeah.
or they don't know.
Yeah.
So they feel like a little extra freedom.
Yeah.
And again, for this case, I personally believe this backlash is a little too much, but considering the amount of following numbers
Yeah.
or influence,
Yeah.
maybe it deserves.
Yeah.
But I believe there's another way to say,
Hey, 71.
instead of like fighting. But another video went really controversial about Mizkif.
You know, in Japan, they're trying to assimilate people from other countries to come here and have sex with people, so that way they can continue the creation of Japanese people.
I didn't know that.
Are you joking? Because I actually
What?
Yeah, I just made that up.
I legit saw something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were like trying to get like Americans to come to Japan to like
I just read it on 4chan.
marry.
Everyone's saying no, they're not. That's BS news. Chad, is that real, or is Miz lying again?
I'm lying. Wait, they're saying it's true.
No, they're saying it's tur.
Oh.
What's true?
That they're trying to assimilate Japanese culture.
Some Japanese think they're like talking about this in that way is really disrespect and looking down on Japanese, but I leave a judgment to you. It can be joke or disrespect, or what do you think? Please let me know in the comment. And something I personally frustrate is not this. Okay, I found that article about the Sakura tree pull-up actually from Dixarto. I don't know how to pronounce.
Dixarto.
I'm not very much fan of this.
Yeah, no
Okay.
worries. It's okay.
So they're talking
It's okay,
about
Shuhei.
the video game, and for some reasons, they're talking about that, right? Oh, they deleted a post. I was saving that, but they deleted a post. What? So they deleted article as well?
Don't worry. Dexerto, Shuhei, Dexerto is kind of a little bit like, you know, they're a little bit of like, you know, we all know how Dexerto is, you know, when it comes to, you know, quote unquote sharing the news, you know.
That's so lame. Oh, they still have the article here. But it looks like they deleted the tweet for some reasons. But they still have article here. So they're talking about this, right? I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Like they're trying to protect them, or trying to what to do and what not to do in Japan. But something annoying is that even they are talking about that, but they are promoting the Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yeah, they talk about like Johnny Somali, right? And they talk about a video game. And it looks like they really care about Japanese culture. You know, like talking about like Nintendo and stuff, like Studio Ghibli stuff. But they are promoting Assassin's Creed Shadows. What the is this? It's kind of scary. Why they don't talk about our shrine organization is mad, our politician is mad about Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's about our culture. And they're not talking about it, but it's promoting. This pissed me off more than pulling up on a sakura tree. So this is really typical example of Japanese culture is very consumed but get no respect.
Yeah.
These are the things. If you are planning to Japan, I hope you guys have a great trip.
I hope so one
and
day.
Enjoy the sakura but no pulling up.
No, of course, never.
Alright, I'll see you guys next video. Bye.
I don't know, for some apparent reason, some kind of voice was like screaming inside of me or so when I saw the video or so. I don't know why, but somebody felt like an echoing voice deep down inside was like screaming at me. But yeah, overall, that's pretty much it. You know, God's sakes, bro, it's not. Lord. Can like live streamers just fucking like go to Japan and just have a relaxing time, take pictures, take vlogs and stuff without doing dumb shit, you know? Send speed ASAP. I hope I go to Japan during Sakura season someday. I would love to go to Japan. The first thing I'm going to do in Japan is go clothes shopping because I'm going to buy a new wardrobe. That's what I want to do. So, but yeah, overall, that's pretty much it. Ugh, jeez. Ugh, am I surprised? No, not surprised at all, to be honest. It's another streamer doing shenanigans, and I bet you, chat, they were drunk, chat. I bet you. But is that an excuse? No, it is not an excuse, but I bet you they were drunk, okay? I bet you they were drunk, but yeah. Yeah, I would probably try different foods and everything like that. Ever to be more like Mr. Somali. No, no, do not be Somali.